Alrighty. We're jumping back in with Nine Kings. Today's today's plan is Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb, I think, is what today's plan is. I'm looking to have some, like, mega... Well, actually, we should probably grab that. That's one of the pieces of the puzzle straight off the ripper. Boars on nights, and they are jacked up to the absolute maximum. Thinking? Yeah, another forest. Line the entire thing with boar. Actually, no, I need farms, dude. Need farms. That's true. That's true. This does get it cooking exceptionally quickly, though. Give me a palace. I'll tell you what, you were saying earlier, lobby your government to add Twitch streamers to the list of people who get a pension. As much as absolute cash money as that could be, theoretically, I do get the added benefit perk of theoretically never having to go to jury ever again, which is pretty swag. And I'm being hilariously like serious about that as well. You know what? That could be pretty good early. I don't have a lot of money, and I'm not looking to spend a lot of money. Boars now or knights? Well, not now because we can't get them from here, but the thieves are doing the work. There's like a weird, I don't know if it's like a law or whatever it is, right? But in the UK, if you have more than, I think it's 8,000 social media followers, you're considered a public figure. Which, and to be clear, I don't like inherently disagree with that. That's not even gonna be able to, I'm gonna have to sell that. That's fine. Because like, imagine you've committed a serious crime, or you didn't commit a serious crime when you're standing on trial for it, and then RossBoomsocks, you look over to the jury, and like, I don't know, man, PewDiePie's sitting there. You're like, what the hell? like it does make sense when you think about it. Like, oh yeah, maybe like celebrities in some regards. The bar's quite low though. All I'm saying, if you want to, this is maybe an unethical life hack, but like, if you want to get out of jury duty, man, like, go make a Instagram account and post some pictures and buy some likes, and then if you're in, I should probably not say that. You could maybe get out of jury duty. Could happen, man. It could happen. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the blueprint with which to forge your own success, I suppose. What you do is up to you. I'll be doing that right now. Thanks. I mean, somebody may have to look it up, but at least I don't know, in Scotland, I guess it seems to be the case. And that's next time I get summoned for jury duty, best believe that's what I'm doing. I'm straight up like, sorry, I'm sorry, I am famous. I cannot do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, obviously, I'm not, but they don't know that. And also, the thing is, obviously, the chance of someone in the magistrate system recognizing me is very close to 0%. It is not 0%. Which I think, you know, good enough for me, man. Good enough for me. It is a non-zero chance. And I'm doing this not just for the protection of my free time, because I remember, Carnage would be nice, but then Ghost of King of Spells, because we'll get offering. I remember when I did have jury duty when the channel was going absolutely bonkers, right? And, you know, the money being made was, you know, very nice. And I remember walking up to somebody and being like, hey, like, I'm like self-employed. I do believe that you guys will remunerate, like, for, you know, the time that I've spent here. So like, what is it? And the guy was like, how much do you make a day? And I think at that point the channel was probably like making like $400 a day. And I told him, and he was like, we're not going to remunerate you. And I was like, okay. Fantastic. Good to know, I suppose. At least you're honest about it, bro. Like, Now, granted, that wasn't like money that it was going to me. It was going into the channel, and then that was being distributed to other people. But I was like, well, this is kind of how much I make a day in the business by not when I'm and me not being there is maybe this costing this much amount of money. I don't like. You know what? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Crossbones, thanks so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. A Bosch. I don't know, like, and I'm saying this from my own perspective, man. I think I would scream if I was in the jury in the stands at something like it's so utterly insane of a concept to me that I genuinely don't know how I'd react to it. I think I want to go crazy on this one, actually. That's exactly what you want. You're exactly what you want. And you know what? We should just buy something to sell it, nevertheless. So pop you there. You don't have steel coating on you just yet, but that's fine. We'll figure you out. Put Aspire there. Offering you off. Procreate is wunderbar. I do want to put a forest right there, but I do have you lads existing, which is fine. I guess we'll just do that for the time being. We'll do that for the time being. We'll do that for the time being, and then pop you there, and then we'll put you up to level 3. That's supposed to be for the boars, but I haven't gotten the frickin'. Throw me a frickin' boar here. Sorry, I've been watching Austin Powers. But like, see when we're talking about the non-0% chance of somebody recognizing me. I know this is completely different than the story I'm about to say. We got it. We nailed it. I know this is a completely different situation. So it definitely like is not on the same level. But I am the voice of an anonymous like AI Family Guy recaps channel out there in the wild. This only started like a couple of days. I told this at the beginning of this story at the beginning of the stream, but I want to tell it again because it's still funny and I still like the story, and it's very fresh in my brain. I am the I mean, I guess it's not a faceless channel because I suppose I am the face for whatever reason. Yeah, my friend. I'm gonna get rid of you. Sorry, we got places to go. Procreate me. Hog Rider. Yeah, so he is obsessed with like AI swap and blah blah blah. It's, to be fair, it's not an AI, but it's not an AI channel or whatever. But it, like that brain rot, that kind of stuff that goes on like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. And I was talking to him about it, and he asked me if I wanted to be like do the voice of it because I guess he just doesn't like really think that. Actually, what do I want here? I guess I'll take something to sell. Actually, well. Get rid of it. I suppose he like had some apprehensions about his accent being like appealing to the public perception or whatever, but he thought that mine would be slightly better for it. I guess because I've like spent many years hammering it into a fine gelatinous paste of androgynous origins. So yeah, he was sending me like some scripts. He's been sending me like, I'll wake up, he'll send me some scripts, I'll like read them out in like an enthusiastic manner, and then yeah, he like does his thing. And that's been that kind of it for the last couple of days. What do I want here? I probably want overwork. Ugh, I don't really have the money here to keep rolling, but I really want overwork. I'll take salvage, sure. Suck me dry. So anyway, that was like you've been doing that for like 2 days, I think. And it's been going alright. But I get a message this morning, and the channel has had 3 comments on it, the whole thing, right? Now granted, it's a 2-3 day old channel, so like you don't expect a lot of comments. 2 of the 3 comments are asking if it's me. Which is like, I honestly like don't know what to say, man, because like I don't know what the crossover of that particular genre of content is, but I did not think it was very much. So yeah, I I apparently have a little bit more. I'm a bit more recognizable than I gave myself credit for, and that, or it's just tremendously bad luck. But it was one of the comments was just my name, and then the other comment was, "Why does this sound like a League of Legends YouTuber?" And I was just like, "Oh god." I want to get rid of here. Probably get rid of you. He's Spell Rogue. I feel like I've heard of it, but like, I'm not sure. You're actually doing Druid Joe for my trial. Thanks for equipping me, man. I've only actually had to do jury duty once, and it was because like a guy peed in his. It was a guy who was like in prison when he did this crime, and he like peed out of his cell. Well, they claim that he peed out of his cell. And then he did his time. He left prison, and then as he was leaving the door, they arrested him again. So he wasn't obviously chuffed about that, as you would probably not be. So he leaves prison, he gets immediately arrested and put back in. He was found not guilty at the time, on the trial, the jury that I was on. And then I actually did look him up, because I was like, I don't even know like what the hell is going on here, frankly. Like, the barrister wasn't very good. And then, as it would turn out, the crime he actually committed to go to prison was like a drive-by shooting or something. Like, and he killed someone, and I was like, oh, probably, maybe could have kept him in. Actually, it was like some organized crime situation. And I was just like, ooh. Probably would have been like the worst thing. I mean, I know he's served some time, but he didn't have any real perceived. Dude, actually, Spires would go insane now that you mention it. We may have to set that up. We'll set that up later, though. We'll set them up in the spaces between. The lands between. I need some stuff on this thing, by the way. Like, this is driving me nuts. Oh no, I recruited the super there. Oh no, the mares! Wait, the mercenaries can't jump on the boars. That's the point of the Immortal Knights. I was planning on just like ripping it on the King of Blood, getting carnage on them, and then detonating like a nuclear bomb on the enemy team. That was what my plan was. I don't know about your plan, but your plan sounds better than my plan, frankly. Like, why have them die to begin with? Why don't you just make them live? It's a pretty good plan. Don't know why I'm overinvesting. It'd be infinitely better to overinvest in knights. Right now, until the boars get stronger. But I didn't get overwork, so they're not getting stronger! I think I need to sell cards for the next, like, 2-3 turns. Because I'm cooked, brother. I'm cooked. Feast is pretty good, though. Sucks, bruh. Sucks. I really wanted to roll for work, but I'm also coming up on a shop, and I'm stinky, and I poo a lot. Never a king, forced to live with an anxiety if you're peasant. That's not true, Spider. You know that's not true, brother. Sorry, I don't know why I made that noise. It went down the wrong... I'm sorry. Went down the wrong way. But yeah, I am... Yeah, honestly, like... I think it's like relatively easy to romanticize the idea of jury duty, but I think in reality it's like the most boring thing you could ever be doing with your time and your life. Put you down there. Offering you off there, buddy, partner buddy. What do we have here? 64, 47. They're almost perfectly lined up. We do love it. Want me to crunch some numbers? You can if you want. The unkillable Knights. I mean, they're doing pretty well, man. I need like Carnage somewhere down the line here, and I guess like Spire here. I thought I lost there. It turns out just nobody was dying because I actually don't do a lot of damage. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a level 3 Spire before, man. Is that crazy? I mean, we've yet to lose a unit, at least, right? It's not going very fast, but we've lost one. We've lost one. Poor guy. I like need. The thing is, I don't want. I think I made peace with the king of nothing as well. That's really my bad. I don't know if I care about like. Actually, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. Ding dang. I don't know. Bing bang. Fuck my life. Oh, pardon my French. Sorry. I've been trying not to swear. So I let one slip through. Just for, you know what, just for the love of the game, I need something to be getting stacked up here, and if it's gonna, yeah. I've been so good at not swearing when the little stop recording button is flashing, man. I've been real good for it. Not so good right there, but live and learn. That would be psychopathic if I did that. Actually, I was like, I'm gonna get the blueprints out here. Live and learn. Take the overinvest. We're gonna sell the Forest. Am I like? I feel like at this point, this deep in the hole, it almost feels like there's no point in getting overwork at it like right now, which is a shame because I'm like, well, the forests have kind of like gotten me there already, and I guess at that point you would be doing it because of like other reasons, I suppose. I would take Feast though. I think Feast is good. I like Feast. Get the mushroom. Yeah, I think it's an overinvest on the borer angle, but yeah. I did, like, speaking of, like, jury duty and prison-related things. That's fine. It's not, parentheses, it was not fine. Put you on the boar. Put you on the boar. I'd wildcard you. It was a couple like Scared Straight. I saw like the legendary clip on Twitter today of like that kid who was on like Scared Straight, and like the kid is just like getting threatened behind a door, and the guard is like the prisoner inside it has been obviously told to like say the stuff. He's like, come closer, come in. He's like, why won't you come in? And then the kid's like, because you have the door closed, like you won't open the door, and the guy opens the door and then nothing happens, and then some guy's like, I can't see my kids, I can't see my kids, and the little boy responds saying, have you tried parole? And everybody's talking about like traumatizing children in the show, and it's like, well, maybe that was happening, but like, let's be honest, like this kid does not care, like even a little bit about what's happening. Like he does not care, man. Do you know what would be like probably a half decent perk for the situation? I'm thinking like, what about like gunpowder, man? Thoughts? Send me a clone. Send in the clones! I would like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that. I think there's no good answer, if I'm being honest with you, because I think like if we hit an architect, then we're dancing. If we hit a sage, then we're crying. But then if it did it the other way around, it would be the other way around. So I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. I should be selling stuff actually, so we can be prepared. Dude, you keep the mushrooms? Am I going crazy? No, they haven't spawned. They're just there. I was like, why are the spores there? I'm trying to go nuclear baby. Sorry, give me a second on that one. Nuclear bomb. Theoretically here. Give them 1 billion HP. Everything 1 billion HP. And then when they do detonate, carnage procs, and it is just, it wipes them off the face of the planet. And I guess like the spires are there. They are pretty loud though, admittedly. They're a lot louder than I remember them being. Take an offering. I didn't consider that would be the option. Bosh. Put an elf down. Offering you off. And then I think we will go sell you. Overinvest you. Sell you. Sure. Not in Louvre with it. Get rid of you. We don't have that many guys, man. I think I'm gonna go like hard crazy on the reroll tack here. The hard reroll tack here. And get myself like a nice little carnage going. I'd be willing to roll for it as well. Got no idea where their HP actually is. Procreate on the nice. Yeah, I could, but like I don't need to. They're generating. The slower we ramp it up, because we're winning, right? We're not like struggling. The slower we ramp up, the less chance of it crashing is basically the what I'm thinking about right now, I suppose. What's it gonna? Did I click that? I must have clicked it. I'll be real, man. I do not know if I care about, like, me trying to click things anymore, frankly. But I will take an offering, and I will... Very well. I will use my procreates, and I will use my thingies, I suppose. I do need a blacksmith, man. I think it's, like, infinitely too late, but, I mean, like, the spires are just there for the love of the game, so, I don't know. Take an overinvest. I mean, honestly, I guess I'd take a... Oh, gunpowder would be funny, though. I think we're going pretty far here, so I'm willing to let it ride. 50% of their HP is now going to be detonating into Big Dam. It would be nice, though. It would be nice. I'm willing to see another carnage here. I should have been, well, I forgot I had an offering actually. I should be doing that. I think like UK grime and hip hop, you did not ask about this at all, but you said 2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths. UK comedy grime hip hop is like in a severe decline ever since that guy did the song Riding Round the Rover. If I see ops and it's over. Who do we want to make friends with here? You know what? King of Blood, because we got what we wanted from you. We're chilling on that regard. We got the Carnage. That's all we need. I send man straight to Jehovah when I take shots like M. Sharapova. Doing up tennis. Call man Dennis, I'm a menace. We need more comedy grime artists in Britain, man. There was a period of time where it was our biggest export culturally. And it still does occasionally come up on the radar on Twitter and stuff like that as well. Like, you gotta give them credit. Like, they made some moves. And they were working. My guys are kind of like, they are not immortal, but they are not, there's not a lot of them dying. They're 5x outnumbered here and they're chilling. Take another spar. I really gotta get a blacksmith, man. Just I mean, what's the speed here? 2.6. Go on, boys, give them hell. It's probably absolutely insane that I'm not that bothered about steel coat. I just feel like by the time you get to the point where like a certain part of the game, it's not even about steel coat anymore because they just attack so fast that like you having 100 stacks of steel coat like actually doesn't do anything, which is a shame, admittedly, because like, you know, it's pretty chill, but still, you know. Okay. All right. Okay. See a goose and I smack it. Whack, whack, pull up skirt feathers, bang, poor thing gets made to a jacket. Get the camera out and then pap it. I can, I know. I'm not gonna. Damage is an interesting one. We don't have the blacksmith. But then we also could just go for feast again. And double it and give it to the next person, I guess. I gotta do this because I need to get something that I can offering off here. Get a couple of stacks on it. I'll be honest, man, if like these guys have so much HP at this point, right? 2,911. That is, sorry. I mean, it's a lot, bro. I ain't gonna do the math on it for that, but like it's a lot, right? Like, so like 5,000 of 2,911. They got 165 KHP, and that's only gonna go onwards and upwards, right? And there's not so many men that it is completely binning the frame rate, I suppose. Yeah. You know what? Take the steel coat. I'll take the steel coat though. Take the steel coat. Take that as well. Reroll me. I think that'll do it for me for right now. Let him cook. Let's get all of our ducks in a row here. Any clones that we have are gonna get used to have some offering fodder here at the very least. Bosh. Got like one more. Do we have any more clones? We have 1, 2, 3 times a lady. We have another offering actually now that I'm looking at it. Okay. We don't have a lot of clones to work with here, which is not ideal, but we will make it so. Bosh. A lot of procreates, which I'm actually not in love with. So I guess you. I guess we will overinvest you. I guess we will overinvest you. I guess we will overinvest you. Carnage. 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 I'd be willing to steel coat you here as well. I'll coat you with some steel. Maybe coat you with some steel afterwards as well. Just open this all up for me. Open this all up for me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me breathe. Let me breathe here. Give me some space to intake. Take it into my lungs. There's something of a plan cooking up here. That's too many bloody wild cards, man. What I can do at the very least is you there, and then wildcard you. Wait on. What numbers are we at? 163, 164. Sure. They are dying though. That's true, but not currently, because I basically just doubled their HP bar. I honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do think that the Spire is completely pointless. I'm doing it for the love of the game though. I'm doing it for the love of the science, man. Because, like, let's be honest, man. Like, it's hitting 4 times a second, 5 times a second for 22 damage. Now, I appreciate that a smarter Ross would have had, like, more, like, blacksmiths. But, like, I'll be honest, man. I haven't hit an architect, and I'm just sitting here, like, so, you know? But, like, I'm gonna hit you there. What are you saying, Charles? What are you saying, brother? I'm wondering if these things are, like, lagging the game out, man. We are getting kind of dropped, man. No word of a lie. But the only countermeasure is to get more overinvests. Yes! Yes! We have got some steel coating, though. I am watching the numbers drop, though, admittedly. The explosion is not very large. Whatever, man. Just sell me. This has gone, like, okay. Not great, but okay. Oh my god. Yeah. What are they attacking? Their shaman go pretty raw, admittedly. High roll for gunpowder. If we get there, because, like, I mean, at this rate, we don't get there. So that's not good. I would invest, yeah. Does adding more fix the problem? I'm going to say probably not, but, like, we will do it anyway. Yeah, the initial drop is from them merging, yeah, but then they are, I mean, we lost. We're dying. Granted, against the Greed Rebellion, it wasn't that bad, but still. That's because their enchantments suck. Yeah, I could have saw that one coming there. Yeah. Not unfamiliar territory we're lying in here, getting absolutely blasted by the King of Spanish. I will take another offering though, see what we can cook up here. I guess gunpowder. I'm trying to create like a coughing nuclear baby bomb or whatever the token is. You know what? I would be. I don't think. I really don't think these are doing anything, man. These spires are completely pointless, man. Maybe if I got to cook it, if I could make war with someone, if I could start a war with somebody, maybe we'd be onto something. That is infinitely. That's 1,000 turns, 1,000 years of effort put in there. You know what, man? Put an archer down. Screw it. Why not, man? The spires are absolutely not cooking. There's no doubt about it. Just keep taking the stat boosts. Why not? 23k. Yeah, it's the king of spells every time. Maybe a blacksmith would do more. Maybe, but I didn't get one single architect, and I made peace with the guy way too early on, and it was never an option to get him. I sat for like literally 30 years being like, I would like to make war with the king of nothing, please, please, please. And it was just like, would you like to make peace with someone? I'm like, no! No, I wouldn't. And then the shops were all like sages or units and stuff like that, so we're kind of screwed. I think that actually was like not too bad, but it could have certainly gone better. But there was good banter, and I appreciate that. I think I'll call it there for today. I'll maybe try again. You know what? I'm gonna put this on to the people of the world. What our thoughts are on cooking and serving this into a palatable build. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If you did get this far, though, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, or you enjoyed the company, or what have you, get a video like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Check out twitch.tv/RossBoomsocks as well for more live banter. Have a great one. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.